Okay, my name is Taylor Michael Burrows. This is my new apartment in Iowa City. I'm going to give you a tour of my apartment and the environs around my apartment. This is my bathroom. Clean one. Axe is sucky for deodorant or cologne, and it's cheap. But for like Lysol, ambiance spray in your apartment, it serves its purpose. That is a brass ashtray. Last gift from my father. This is interesting. Best that you can get out of weed, yo. Not glass, not metal. A quartz one hitter, yo. Okay, moving right along. This is the bedroom that I'm sleeping in right now. You have to get my furniture back from my previous apartment on Boston Way, but it's safely in storage. My three swords: Henry Chin Bastard Sword, Mercenary Sword, a Kingston Arm Angus Trim 13th Century X1V Type Arming Sword, and a Crisis Imprint Rapier made by Windlass Steelcraft. Notice what that says? Crisis Imperate. That's Latin for Christ commands. Rather ironic when I wield this because I am an atheistically oriented agnostic. A couple other blades that I have. My being a blade psycho. That's his persiflagic right there. I'm just a blade enthusiast. A little more rare than a standard ex-veteran gun nut. Name honorably discharged, United States Army. That's the Ritter Steel Sword Breaker. And I believe that's a 17th century Del 10 parrying dagger. Never was quite to pinpoint who the manufacturer was. My cane collection, and no, none of the sword canes yet. You know what occurred to me? If you're going to stroke a blade, that's Bubber's stroke there is only like $15.95 on Walmart.com. You can just use a belt, yo, to get a razor sharp edge on a blade. A belt just like that. Seriously, be innovative. Think outside the box. All right. Moving right along. Rest of my new apartment. That's my Renfo scale. Swear by it. These things really do a good job. It says right now, that I weigh 173.6 pounds. I'm 6 feet 1. Quote that one song, tons of fun. I love the great outdoors. Must live in the hood that was Boston way. This is my outside. The woods. When Jason's gonna run out, right? Okay, this is my Keurig. And yes, I am my 12th cup of coffee today. Kind of reminds me of the old Zine. Too much coffee, man. But Keurig's a good coffee. About 95% as good as those ninja coffee makers. I don't swear by that. When I do swear, GDMF is PG-13 rated. My refrigerator. Yes, I'm a little bit OCD from being in the military. I won't be Spartan for long. I believe the motif of my living room is going to be all medieval Gothic furniture from Design Tisano. Excellent furniture store and decorative store in general. Where's my office? When I get my furniture, I'm going to devote completely to rustic furniture. I've noticed that rustic and Gothic go very well together. Complement each other, you could say. As far as my voice is concerned, I used to hate it. I used to feel that I sounded like the sarcastic businessman in that Kids in the Hall video skit from like the 1990s. My speech impediment is sarcastic. That's my speech impediment, sarcastic speech impediment guy. Now I believe my voice sounds somewhat akin to the Joker. Heath Ledger's impersonation of him as such and portrayal from the Batman Rises. I guess I could do that voice if I wanted. And I thought my jokes were bad. Anyway, this is the front of my new environs. Much better part of Iowa City as opposed to Coralville, where I was really living in a mini hood. Last but not least, I like the police a lot more in Iowa City than I do in Coralville. Typical example. Iowa City police show up in altercation Iowa City. Thank God the Iowa City police are here. I suppose the Coralville Popo. Ah, fuck, who called the Coralville police? Later, Gators.